What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for strategy with the ticker symbol MSTR. I will first be going over what I see in the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Please trade at your own risk. So just a minuscule gain today for strategy, about 2%. Most likely it'll close right around where it's currently trading at. Looks like price did drop down a little bit lower, which is not a big deal, letting that EMA catch up, get rid of that overextension in the market, letting it reset so it can continue to move up higher. So overall, this is still a very good sign. We were expecting a pullback, and a pullback is what we did get. So you draw a horizontal level across this prior swing high right here, and we did find resistance before breaking out. So price looks to just be retesting it in the form of a very micro correction, which is a good sign. Filled in the gap, made two legs down. As you can see here, one leg down right here, second leg down. Target was met yesterday. Today looks like it's just confirming it. So overall, still look good. It looks like next week could be setting up for a move up higher. Is it guaranteed? No, it's not. But this is a good sign. I'd say a nice move up higher over a prior resistance, followed by a small correction, is resetting or recoiling for another move up higher. So overall, looks very good. Just to interrupt the technical analysis, I do have an affiliate link for TradingView in my video description below, where you guys can save some money if you want to get a membership into TradingView, so you can chart yourself and it can save your data instead of using the free version, which locks you out and has a bunch of advertisements. Also, quick question is, if you guys knew, did you guys buy Bitcoin before MicroStrategy, or you bought MicroStrategy first and then you're thinking of purchasing Bitcoin? I'm kind of curious to see how you guys found MSTR. Did you guys find it through friends or yourself, or you knew about Bitcoin and you heard about them buying Bitcoin? Like, I'm just curious to find out how you guys are discovering this stock. So overall, I'm expecting higher prices. Let's say this is the bottom, which potentially can be. Where would be the next leg up finishing up at? We have one leg up right here. Market moves in twos generally. Second leg up, 580. It can get to 580, potentially even higher. So again, that's probably gonna be setting a new all-time high, obviously. So overall, still looks pretty strong. Let's take a look at Bitcoin's chart. Similar situation. It's still in this nice uptrend channel. We're just consolidating as we have been two prior times before. So you can do a measure tool right here. You can see this was about 8 bars of consolidation from mid-April to almost late April. And then you take this consolidation where it started to where about ended, probably right about there. That was about 13 bars. So we have 8 consolidations before a breakout. Then we have 13, bars consolidating before a breakout. And now let's just say, we take the average, that's 21. Let's just say 10. So from here, and we go 10 bars, that would be about Monday. So next week, it could be Sunday, it could be Monday. Next week, we could potentially be seeing a breakout, based on historical patterns. If, this consolidation was about 8 days and the next one was about 13, let's just take the average, give or take a couple of days. Let's just say Monday to be safe. So maybe right around before Monday or slightly after, there's a good chance for a breakout. And that makes sense because we're very close to the bullish trend line, and where technically, we do see a move up higher off of the trend line. So we're right at it. So there's a good chance we could see a breakout higher. Is it going to be a breakout that continues to move up higher, meaning we just continue to gap up and move up higher? Maybe, maybe not. This one might be a breakout, pullback, and then maybe a resumption, something like that. So overall, it's also signaling a potential bottom or a low point, and we could be seeing another move up higher for Bitcoin as well. So I would be scared if I was a short. So let's say you entered short, maybe somewhere right over here. You would put your stop loss above this swing high. So when price was moving down lower, you were in profit. But let's say you didn't get out and you saw price coming back up. right to your entry point, you're like, okay, I'm in break even, and now you're in the negative because price is above your entry point for a short, and then it's very close to your stop loss. So there's a lot of liquidity of this above this prior high because it's the obvious point um, for shorts to put their stop at because it's the highest point. They're like, okay, if price goes up to here, there's a good chance it might continue much higher. So I want to get out of my trade. And what do shorts do to get out of a trade? They have to buy back. So that adds fuel to the fire. That's why you'll see a lot of times after a significant peak and price does break out, just like this one right over here, what do you get? You get a massive inflow of liquidity, something like this. It happens multiple times. Let's take a look at this one right here. This was a significant peak right here. Nice breakout higher. This was another significant peak right over here. And what do you get? That's kind of slanted. Significant peak, boom, huge move up higher. Same thing right here, huge move up higher. Same thing right over here, huge move up higher. And I'm expecting something similar to take place very soon. Is it guaranteed? No. I don't care if it even drops down, 50, like half of the move up that we just saw. Most likely this will eventually go up higher. That's just what Bitcoin is. It's a fixed supply going against, it's basically repricing something that has to continue to expand, and this is being a fixed supply. So again, if dollars are continuing to be created, what does that mean? It's going to take more dollars to purchase one Bitcoin, and that's what you get. It's just inevitable for price to continue moving up higher unless something happens into of the system, like it gets hacked or something, but that's almost impossible. So it's basically less than, it's nice. It's almost impossible for Bitcoin to fail at this point. So this is a very asymmetric bet. So you're just betting against the dollar, which will continue to devalue over time. So even if anything, I'm just saying any drop would just be temporary. Is going to go up higher. So either it happens now or later, it doesn't matter. It's gonna happen. So MicroStrategy, similar situation. They're building their company on Bitcoin. Bitcoin continues to go up over time. It's inevitable MicroStrategy also continues to go up over time. So unless something happens again, there's always risk. But overall, the technicals are saying that we could see a breakout very shortly. Looking at the weekly chart, let's go to the log scale. If you measure the next move up on the log scale, it gives me a target of 1500. You would measure this leg right here. If price was able to make a leg up this much, there's a good chance they could do it again. That's right around 1200. And then I'm looking for even higher from there. So overall, just a very strong move up higher. It looks like we're just on track of doing what we have been doing. You copy this move up right here. You drag it over. I mean, it looks like we're basically on track of doing the same thing. Um, so overall, looks like next week and the remaining weeks most likely going to be bullish till probably about mid to late June. So I have for MicroStrategy or strategy on the daily and weekly charts. Maybe I'll do like a weekly analysis or end of the week analysis on the weekend, just to talk about some other random stuff. But that's all I have today. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time.